Hello and welcome back to another brand new deck profile where, as you've seen on Monday's video of Road to Locals, I have updated my Galaxy Eyes deck list where I've added in quite a few new tech cards for the deck. So yeah, with that being said, let's dive right into it by going over the Galaxy side of things. So, for the Galaxy engine, I am, of course, playing the triple Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon because, honestly, from play testing, the third copy 100% comes up a lot of the times. I know a lot of lists that I have seen has it at two copies. I think the third copy is just great hand on hand to have. You might run into it, you might not. For me, I always feel that the third copy does come up. I'm of course also playing the one copy of Afterglow. I remember when it was ran 3 and 3 or 3 and 2. Three photons and two Afterglows. But you just need the one. The one is fine because you can search it. So yeah, again standard stuff. Three Galaxy Soldier. I've bumped Galaxy 100 back up to three copies. Ideally, I would have had Photon Jumper up to three rather than Galaxy 100, but I only have two copies. For the one-ofs, I have one Galaxy Wizard, which I know is going to surprise a lot of people, but I only have one copy, and I don't think it's all that good of a. Well, it is good, but just that one, just that one copy. I mean, yeah, you can summon it, you can make it level 8, or you could tribute it to add a Galaxy card from your deck to hand, except Galaxy Wizard, which is fine, but this isn't your starter card or one you really want to summon. You want to summon Delta Wing straight off the bat. Um, but yeah, the other one of I'm playing is Galaxy Knight because I also think Galaxy Knight should be played because it can come up where you can normal summon it without tributing if you control a Photon or Galaxy. And if you have, say, Photon Dragon in your grave, you can bring it back and then go into rank plays. Galaxy Brave, Galaxy Cleric for your retrieval, summon it, target 5 Photon or Galaxy cards with different names in your graveyard, shuffle them into your deck and draw 2. It has come up. Not as much, but it has come up. Galaxy Summoner, Galaxy Expedition, which you can kind of see there. Let me just move these more into frame. Um, and Galaxy Trace to round out the Galaxy engine. So moving on to the Photon package, as I said, this is your starter card. This is what you want to see. Opening hand, at least one of these. So you can summon it out, bring the other one out from deck, and then immediately go into Galaxy Photon Dragon, and then detach one to the grave to search any Galaxy or Photon monster from your deck to your hand, which if you don't have Photon Dragon or Afterglow Dragon, that is how you search it. Two Photon Orbital. Two is fine. You don't need three. Two is perfectly fine. Two Photon Jumper. Now, like I said, ideally I would like to bump this up to three. I just don't think one would arrive in time for my very first locals. In case you don't know, I'm doing this mini series called Road to Locals, where I'm going to my very first ever locals, and I'm bringing Galaxy Eyes. So yeah, ideally I would like to bump this up to three, and I probably will after the first locals, where I'll put Galaxy 100 back down to two, and this up to three. For the one-ofs, I am of course playing not Galaxy, Photon Emperor. I did cut Vanisher down from 2 to 1 again. It was at 3, then 2, now 1, because you just need the one copy. 1 is fine. And 1 Photon Vanisher, and rounding out the Photons, 1 Photon Sanctuary. Yeah, it's a tiny little Photon package, but things will be changing, when we get the new Tachyon support in the very future. Hand trap side of things, slightly different. I'm playing 3 Ash, 2 Triple Tactics Talents. The third is in the side deck. I just couldn't fit the third copy in. And triple Infinite Impermanence to round out hand traps. So yeah, one thing I learned from playtesting, I needed more hand traps, so I just settled on triple tactics talent. Um, but ideally, I would have liked to made some room for Droll and Lockbird, but I just couldn't find anything else to cut really to have it in. For the rest of the deck, it's one Rota, one Monster Reborn. I seen Kira Twig put this in. I was like, I kind of like that tech, having Monster Reborn as another potential recursion, in case, you're for to continue on with the play. One Call by the Grave, and one Tachyon Transmigration. Now, the main reason why I put this in, because, it is a counter trap, that as long as you control a Galaxy Eyes, you can negate spell and trap effects. Um, once it's in a chain, and then you get to shuffle them back from the field into the deck. But if I control a Galaxy as Tachyon Dragon, I can activate this from my hand. Unfortunately, for the moment, I don't play Tachyon, but yeah, definitely will be buying two more of these because I might end up putting them into the deck as extra recursion, extra negations uh, per se. So that's the main deck. Let's move on to the extra deck. So I'm of course playing two Galaxy Photon Dragons. You ideally want to make this to be able to add, like I said, any you're missing Photon Dragon or Afterglow Dragon. One Starleash Photon Blast Dragon. I never go into this. It is useful, don't get me wrong, where if this card is XC summoned, you can special summon one Photon monster from your hand. While this XC monster is on the field, your opponent cannot target monsters you control with 2000 or more attack. With card effects, also, they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Once per turn, quick effect, you can detach one material from this card, then target one of your Galaxy Eyes Photon dragons that is banished or in your graveyard and special summon it. So it has its uses. I just like going into Photon Dragon more than Starliege. Of course, the Nova and Infinity, for the Galaxy if I can English, Galaxy Soldiers. For the rank 8, I'm of course playing Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon, number 38, number 62, and the best card in the deck, number C62, Neo Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. Number 90 for when I'm made to go first. Divine Arsenal, AA Zeus, Sky Thunder. Never gone into this. Haven't gone into this once. For the links, I have 3 Link 2s. That is 2 Galaxy Eyes Soulflare Dragon, which is a fantastic card. Make it, add one of your Galaxy or Photon monsters that you used to link summon this back to your hand, and then you can, what is it? Is it a once? Yeah, quick effect during your opponent's main phase. Discard one Photon or Galaxy as Photon Dragon. Target one of your opponent's special summon monsters and destroy it. Then you can only use each effect of these once per turn. So it has its usefuls. I took out Galaxy Cypher Dragon, Cypher X Dragon because I don't really go into them, and B I don't think they'd arrive in time for locals. So for substitutes, I put in my IP Masquerena as well as my Apollosa Bow of the Goddess. So that is the extra deck. So what am I playing for the side deck for locals on the 18th? Well, let me go get that. Okay, so here is the side deck. I'm of course playing Tree, Droll, and Lockbirds. Tree, Nibiru, the Primal Being. Tree, Dimensional Shifters. 3 Crossout Detonators. I have ordered the third. It's on. Hopefully, I'll get it. But by the time this video goes out, I'm recording this a week in advance. 2 Lightning Storm, and then the third Triple Tactics Talent to round out the side deck. So yeah, the deck is basically now ready for locals on the 18th. And that is going to wrap this deck profile up Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, the I'm not sure if there will be a video out on Monday because, we're getting close to locals and there's not really much more I can do for the deck outside of, playtesting. Um, so yeah, that is going to wrap this video up. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all for whatever the next video I upload is.